Hello everyone, welcome to the Partington Sinkhole, or Sinking Hole. It used to be a sinkhole, but now it's a sinking one. Still no developments here. And switching to a wider screen. The only thing that I can see that's of any note is there's lots of fencing being put up by the farmer, and there's lots of work going on down there. Yeah, you can see it now. It's the whole length, so I can't go on it again, but at least I've been on it once. It's just fields of nothing, literally. So that's all I can say for this time. Here is the Calderwell Brook that goes into the Cinderland Lane that way. Looking a little bit less murky. So we've had quite a bit of rain, believe it or not, during the evening and overnight, especially the other night. Quite a lot of it, and but during the days, fortunately for us, the weather's been really nice, and it is really nice today, although a little bit overcast, as you probably can tell. And there's the moon. We'll give. There you go. The moon. Just out at 3 p.m. 3:05 right now. I'm recording this. So that's the only real developments there is. I can't really see this being fixed. I really can't. There is something going on down there. A lot of work's being carried out. Do you know? Well, there will be anyway. I think the Partington Levelling Up Fund, they got £18.3 million, and apparently it's gone past that. The actual cost is gone for about 22 million now. But there's going to be work once the this cycling facility on an old BMX track on Cross Lane Park is built, or could be built, if the planning committee decide to approve it, which they're minded to grant this application. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe all this is something to do with that. I don't know. Trying to come up with some kind of ideas of why this they've not bothered with this, have they? So I'm just thinking that, or it could be something else. I don't know, but they're not doing anything here. You can see that, can't you? All this time, nothing done. I mean, you can do all the testing you want, you can do all the talking you want, you can do all the meetings you want, but it doesn't take that long, does it? So we'll have a walk, and not to talk about the sinking hole. And you never know, we just might see some wildlife. And there is a lot of, as I've said in my other videos, there's a lot of exotic birds around here. Birds of prey. And you've got to be rolling like I am now to capture them, because it's a one chance saloon. See, I can't really understand why. I mean, these are private fields, of course, and I understand it's up to them, and they do have some wildlife. They do have some bulls on here during the summertime, and some Highland cows there, but not really doing very much with it. But it is a green belt after all, and we have to protect it from the horrible people at Traffic Council. And there's something underneath that water coming towards us, unless it's something I did see something go up there underneath the water, so we'll just stay here for a bit. It might be just simply, I don't think you guys can see it, but I can see, I saw something pop up. So we'll keep on it now. Let's see what we can see. There'll be all sorts of fish and all sorts of things underneath here. But it'd be great to see something, wouldn't it? So this is the Sunderland Brook, and it goes on for miles. You probably can hear the farmers doing their thing, erecting the fencing. So get me glasses on and see what we can see. Now the stream is quite fast today on here. Well, I did see something pop up over there, so I'm just thinking maybe we might just see something. I'm definitely not seeing things, guys. I saw something popping his head up. Shall we wait? Shall we not bother? I think we'll just leave it like that, I think. Oh well. Probably just a goldfish or something. So, there's the other side. And this is where when I tell you the Calderwell, you see that? Calderwell there goes into the Sunderland Brook. So whenever there's floods, you can imagine what it's like here. And that's why it gets really gets, what do you call it? Like, it's really high whenever there's a lot of rain, simply because of the Calderwell and of course Sunderland Brook both merging. So that's why it gets flooded quicker. And boy, I've had loads of floods there. So you see as well, we'll just pan around. See the housing there? That's the Heath Farm Lane developments. 600 houses. And loss of habitat for a lot of birds and other foxes and stuff like that. I used to live there, so they have to move on. But I think it's like in human life, like every life that goes on, there's going to be change, and sometimes you can't stop that change. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can kind of alter it to make it a little bit easier for yourself. But change is inevitable, and you can't have it your own way. As cruel it might well be, you know, it is life. Oh life, oh life. You heard that song, haven't you? Oh life, oh life. So I don't want to sing because it is a nice day. So the sun is now in the, is that the southwest? It is southwesterly, so it'll set real soon. Well, real soon as in like 3.5 hours. So yeah, we can complain about this road, about it not being open. But actually it's really cool because we get this road for free. Like, there's no one fucking about. There's no drivers trying to run me down. You know, I don't have to worry about stopping. I can look at this. I'm going to miss all this. I'll be able to do this when this road opens again. So I'm taking full advantage of it. But I understand why. I fully understand why the motorists, especially in businesses, feel the way they do. Look at that bird. Oh. Now then, guys, I'm going to zoom. You might know these birds, I don't know. I hope they come a bit closer to me. There's another one. This is what's so good about Partington. You know, like, you got all these people saying, oh, it's boring and all that, and we don't like it here, and I understand about the antisocial behaviour problem. I fully understand that. But, like, there's so much to do on your doorstep. You know, get yourself a camera. Get yourself a really good camera, a zoom camera. You don't even have to have anything like a DSLR. You can just get yourself a bridge camera. I suggest the Sony H400. 63 times optical zoom and about, I don't know, about 130 digital. I mean, you get really close to the action, and it's quite fast as well. We have to do it. Now this is max zoom on the Samsung, so it's digital. Oh, it's a digital camera, isn't it? So I don't really. I'll figure that one out when I get back home. That's the trouble, you see, with a mobile phone. You've only got digital. I mean, you've got the high-end mobile phones that have got maybe about 5 times optical zoom, but yeah, they're not great. Problem is, it's the lens. The lens is so small. There's the route into. We'll zoom in. See the route there? Nice now. Oh. Go to E Farm Lane from there. The housing stay over there. But a lot of motorbikes are on there. There you go. It's a better view of it. Quite easily go on that, and with my bike, wouldn't go with a road bike. I mean, possibly if you've got decent tyres. But they're better off there. The motorbike guys, they're all right. A lot of people give them a load of shit, but they're actually all right. There's some of them, some of them got a bit of a bad attitude. Badasses, and because they're on weed, this stinky shit that's going to cause you serious problems at some point in your life. Maybe not now, but it will do. Might think, oh, I'm a hard guy now, I'm on drugs and class B drug. Ooh, I'm a hard man. Most guys do that. Then they start drinking alcohol, sniffing glue. Obviously, when you're on a soft drug, like, well, it's not really a soft drug, it's quite a dangerous drug, really. Even Nigel Farage said the same thing. Cannabis is a dangerous drug. People don't realise. But they just do it. And fair enough, if they want to do it. As long as it's not affecting me. But a lot of people don't realise how dangerous it is. Eventually, it's like anything else, isn't it? Smoking, same thing. Clean most of my family. I mean, how can you go against that? I've got full experience of death in my family because of smoking. How can anyone go against that? Like, you can't say, oh, smoking's great. I've got to do it. Oh, it's great. It makes me feel good. It's utter nonsense. What the problem is, and what you should do, if you want to get off this smoking thing, whether it's cannabis, definitely cannabis, 4 times worse than the normal cigarette, and cigarettes are really bad, as I've told you. The thing people are doing, and the NHS are doing wrong, is they're not keeping track of addiction. There's not enough counsellors out there. There's not enough people. Well, actually, there's not enough people anyway. But that's where they've gone wrong, when there was a lot of people in the NHS. It's not the smoking, it's not the cigarettes. It's not banning them, it's the addiction. And not enough is done, because that's why people choose to do it. I don't believe There might be 1 or 2 people that really enjoy it. But I don't believe for 1 minute that they wanted to do that. So, pretty bloody obvious, that, wasn't it? What a plunker! Can't people read Google Maps? Anyway, so if you want to quit, yeah, and you got in your mind, you know that it's dangerous. Listen to me too. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast with it. The thing is, you don't want to quit, like just completely stop. If you can, great. But if you're in a family, right, and they're all smoking, then it's going to be incredibly difficult for you to quit smoking. Even if you do quit smoking, you'll keep smelling it, and they'll keep enticing you. It's like, it's like putting a tenner in front of your nose. Would you take it, or just leave it? Someone gives you, you're going to take it, ain't you? It's the same thing. So when your dad or your mum or your sister, brother, anybody, friends, they start offering you fags when you try to quit or try to expel you from everything, stay strong, like I did. I knew this was dangerous from a very young age. Look what's happened. I've been proven right. That gives me the encouragement to help you guys, to help people see the errors and the ways. It's definitely addiction. You need to treat the addiction. But if you've got people around you smoking, you're going to have to be like 5,000% stronger. Maybe even stronger than 5,000%. You're going to have to do what I did. Ignore it all. Tell yourself, listen, this is shit. This is going to kill me. This is going to muller my lungs. Eventually, okay, not straight away. You could live to, 50, 60 years old. But it's the same with diabetes, isn't it? You could eat like crazy, eat shit for decades. For absolute decades. Not think of anything. And then when you get to about 45, 50, 55, then you go to the doctors and they give you a blood test, and now you've got diabetes type 2. Now you're in the shit. So not only you've got type 2 diabetes, you've got a smoking issue too. Your lungs are starting to fry. They're going black, they're turning black. The more you smoke, the more it gets worse, So I'd suggest to people just to cut down. You still can have your fix, but cut down. And if you're doing 20, do 10. You're still getting your fix. It's just that, and you're saving money. How much is it now? 10 quid? People are spending on this shit to kill themselves, and actually, they've got no money at all. They have to go to a food bank, but yet they can still afford to kill themselves with cigarettes. So there you go. That's my view on everything, and I hope you enjoyed this one. We might do more of this. I think we will. I think we will. I think I'm going to do a lot more talks on smoking addiction and addictions in principle, and try and help people to come off it. But I know, don't get me wrong, I know how hard it is. So this is going to be Cross Lane Park. It is Cross Lane Park. Well, this is going to be a cycle path, or bit of infrastructure for kids, and that should be quite interesting. So I'm going to get some photographs when that guy goes. But it's going to go to here. The fence is here. They need to keep that, but they're going to need another fence all the way around, because there's going to be all the football fields there. And if there's like kids doing this cycling thing, like a circuit, and a ball comes in and smashes into them, then it's not good, is it? So Well, that's a good bit of infrastructure if it comes out. So right, so we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, that's a degraded BMX track, that, isn't it? To a degree, anyway. I don't think it's very good. I'm certainly going to be doing some work, photographs and work on it when these kids have gone anyway, if they do. So I'm going to go, guys. I'm definitely going to be doing more about smoking and addictions, stuff like that. I think it's really important in the memory of all my family members. And so it's good. It's all good. Take care. Stay safe. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please give us a like. And I'll be back very, very soon. Again, I will be at the migrant hotel and hoping for more interaction. Stay safe out there, guys. Stop smoking, guys. Don't do it. Take care.